let's imagine that you and I have decided to meet up in a couple of hours just to hang out, okay? You're already out. I'm still at home. I haven't left yet. And you suddenly notice that your phone is almost out of battery, but you don't have your charger with you, okay? So you call me and you ask me if I have an extra charger that I can bring with me, okay? So that you can charge your phone. And I'm not sure because we don't use the same kind of phone, and I know that we use different chargers, but I might have one that is compatible with your phone. So I might say, yeah, okay, I'll see if I have any lying around. Okay, I'll see if I have any lying around. I'll see if I have any lying around. What does that mean? I'll see if I have any lying around. Okay? I think in Korean we have a very similar expression. 뭐 하나 굴러다니는 게 있는지 한번 볼게. Is that right? I think we use an expression like that. Anyway, so what does this expression mean? It means I'll see, I'll check if I have an extra one that I can spare. If I have one to spare. If I have one that I can, maybe even lend to you. Something that I don't need right now. Something that's not very important to me right now that I'm probably not using. Okay? So that's what it means to have something lying around. So another example that we can think of in a similar situation is, let's say that you are coming over to my place, but before you do, I called you and I asked you if you have a tape measure. You know what a tape measure is, right? So I asked you, hey, do you by any chance have a tape measure that I can borrow? Do you have a tape measure that I can borrow? And then you say, no, I don't, but I can stop by the hardware store on my way there. And then I say, oh, no, don't bother. I can do that. I can do that. I was just asking in case you had one lying around. I was just asking in case you had one lying around. I was just asking in case you had one lying around. Because if you had one lying around, then it means that it's not something you need right now. It's not something that you have to use right now. It's not very important to you right now, and you can let me borrow it. And since you have it lying around, you could just bring it with you on your way to my place. And that means I wouldn't have to go out and get one myself, so I would be very lucky. So I was just asking in case you had one lying around, but please don't bother stopping by the hardware store to get one because I can easily do that myself. All right, so that's basically the context here, okay? So if we were saying this conversation in Korean, this key sentence would sound something like this, right? 그냥 혹시 뭐 굴러다니는 게 하나 있는가 해서 혹시 그냥 굴러다니는 게 하나 있나 해서 혹시나 해서 물어봤어. It's something like that, right? I was just asking in case you had one lying around. Okay? All right, another example maybe. Let's think of another situation. Let's say we are out together just hanging out and I suddenly stop and I say, hey, I think I lost my mask. Oh no, I think I lost my mask. And then you say, oh, hey, I got an extra one. Here. And me, I'm all surprised and I say, oh, do you always carry an extra one? And then you say, oh, no, I just found one lying around at home this morning. I just found one lying around at home this morning. I just found one lying around at home this morning, so I brought it with me. Okay? So what does that mean? It means 오늘 아침에 그냥 집에 하나 굴러다니길래 그냥 가지고 왔어, 챙겨왔어. Okay? So that's what it means. No, I just found one lying around at home this morning. I just found one lying around at home this morning. Okay? All right, one last example I want to show you before I finish this quick video. So a parent might tell their young child not to leave their toys lying around on the floor because it's dangerous. Someone might step on them and get hurt, right? I think so. I think that's a common thing that a parent might say. Anyway, so the parent might say, hey, I told you not to leave your toys lying around like this on the floor. It's dangerous. Someone might step on them and get hurt. I told you not to leave your toys lying around like this on the floor. Leave something lying around. Now this, in this context, it carries a slightly different meaning compared to the previous examples that I gave you. Because in the previous examples, to have something lying around, I'll see if I have any lying around, it carried the meaning of I'll see if I have any extras that I could spare that's not important to me, that I'm not using right now, that I could let you borrow. Okay, that's the kind of meaning that it carried. I'll see if I have any lying around. But in this third context, it's slightly different. It means To leave toys lying around on the floor means to leave them, unorganized, unattended, and out of control. The basis is the same. The basis of the meaning is the same, but it certainly conveys a slightly different nuance. This video was just about this one expression, so I thought I might as well just explain everything in English to help you practice a little more. And maybe even, pick up a few more expressions along the way, okay? All right, so I hope this helps. I hope you at least enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.